Bright Future TV.
Yo, what's up? Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to you, depending on the time that you're watching me. This is Bright Future TV. All we do is to understand whatever that I'm doing here. Just let you know what exactly that I do, okay? If today is your first time, just subscribe. We do about documentation. This is the most important thing that we do here on my channel, okay? Good. I'm gonna break a certain news to you, which is very, very dangerous and very, very critical. And I want all of you to share this message across board so that the people in Germany could get this and be very, very careful. It's about deportation, which is very, very severe in Germany right now. Let's get started. Okay, so Germany process with deportation despite pandemic. Whether coronavirus or not, Germany is deporting people. This time around, it is very hotter than fire. Yeah, this time around, it's hotter than fire. So, pay attention. If you find yourself in Germany, I want you to pay very good attention and make sure you escape this kind of deportation because it is not good at all. They are deporting many people. So pay attention and listen to me with all due respect. Germany deported more than 750 people to Africa. Germany deported 750 people to Africa in 2021, March. Most African countries are all prepared to welcome rejected asylum seekers, and the coronavirus could make matters worse. Activity. Guys, if you are in Germany right now, Germany has deported just this month, they have deported 750 people to Africa. And now they are still deporting people. Listen, it is a breaking news they break on internet right now. That's why I'm here to tell you. So pay attention and tell a friend and tell a brother in Germany to be very, very careful. It says that, explain the nightmare he had to endure in January, February, and March. Forced the real perspective of being deported. I became sick with worry. I could hardly move for 3 weeks. I was nauseous and dizzy. Couldn't go out. He told WE. It is a channel. DW. It's a channel, okay? This is one of a victim who was speaking that Germany is deporting people. The only thing that made him escape the deportation was that he was very, very sick and couldn't even walk to even go out for about 3 weeks. Now listen, he said to protect this identity, Ture only used his last name. He feared repatriation, not from Germany authorities, but from security force in his native Guinea. This is a guy who escaped deportation just today, and he's telling his what he saw with his eyes. Please, my message to you out there is to be very careful. In case if your Germany hasn't given you documents, if Germany hasn't answered your asylum case, please be very, very careful. No chance of getting a passport. Normally, someone like Ture would be welcome in Germany. He speaks fluent German, has steady job and flat sharing community for young people, and plans to finish his study in this summer. But his right to stay in Germany is far from guaranteed, despite avoiding deportation in January and February and March. Authorities gave Ture a probation period of just 2 days. Sometimes I can't sleep because I think someone would come for me in the middle of the night, because the deportation now comes around middle of the night. Bro, pay attention and listen to me. Don't make this kind as a joke, because according to this guy who was being interviewed, he says they come in the middle of the night and pick them up and deport them. Now listen, he says, in the camp that I am right now, I had to escape from the camp because almost 852 people have been gathered to deport just last night. Just last night. Please, I am begging you, if you are in Germany, as I'm talking to you, Germany is very hot. Germany is very hot. They are deporting people. They have negotiated with all the African countries. Don't say Nigeria. Don't say Ghana. With all African countries, they have negotiated with your leaders. So, they have every single right to deport you to your country. They have every single right to deport you to your country of origin. Listen, he says, German authority with a passport to prove his identity, yet the Guinea embassy in Berlin does not issue passports. So, Ture would have to fly back to Guinea and apply for one there. This, however, is unthinkable for Ture. Probably the same Ture that has experienced then will happen again. Who knows? I might arrive at the airport and after that, no one will hear from me again. He says that in Berlin, the camp that I was, just only last night, many of my colleagues, about 775 people, were taken from my camp and the nearby camp, making 852 people has been gathered. All of them are from Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Gambia, has been arrested and taken to the deportation camp for quick deportation. African countries and other countries in Africa like Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, others are sent to Nigeria, Ghana, and Gambia. The deportation flights have already begun. Just only yesterday. From January 24th, people including convicted crimes were flown from Muchin to Nigeria. Refugees activist Rex Osa is against this practice. This network, Refugee for Refugees, supports Nigerian-born refugees in southern Germany. They are banded on border or close together for a 6 or 7-hour flight. If there is an infected person on board, it's clear they could be infected with coronavirus, he told. So you see, German is not bothered at all because there is coronavirus in your country or there is coronavirus in the country. They are deporting severely. They are deporting severely. Please, with all due respect, if you are watching me tonight and you know anybody in Germany who doesn't have documents, please tell the person that this is what is going on Bright Future TV. Do me a favor, like this video, share this video to save a brother in Germany. Remember how we suffered to get here. Just remember how we suffered to get here when you were in the middle of the sea where there is no hope. To share this video to save a life. Okay, I'm continuing. Now I said, German courts have become stricter in determining who can be deported. In December 2020, an administrative court in southern German state of Baden, Germany names I can't mention them. Tamberg or something like that, I don't know. If you know, you correct me, okay? Stop the deportation of an asylum seekers from Afghanistan, Africa, and the rest of the entire countries. The pandemic that deported migrants with no families or assets on the ground force distinction. Additional, some migrants like Ghanaians, Nigerians, Gambians, and Senegals face deportation simply because they do not have documentation to prove who they are. In this pandemic period, getting such official documents can prove especially difficult. The pandemic did not deter the authorities from compelling refugees to identify themselves. Also said, refugees were still being sent letters giving them time frame by which they would have to submit their documents even though the border were closed and the embassies were not functioning. German police always come into the camp after collective deportation to Nigeria in March. Bavarian State Office for Asylum and Repatriation states the current coronavirus pandemic poses new challenges for the State Office for Asylum Repatriations, as well as for the country of origin. The current unusual medical situation due to the coronavirus pandemic does not fundamentally change the current legal standpoint. The Minister of Interior has so far not responded to WD request for comment. Meanwhile, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Gambians, Senegals are being sent back home. Guys, if you are watching me, this is urgent. Be very, very smart. Open your eye. Don't follow money and stay there for them to deport you. If here no good, the other side go good. I can't explain very, very well to you. Use your mind and understand what I'm saying. If there no good, the other side go good. Why don't you run for your life? This is urgent and breaking news from WD. It is a TV station, or let me say a website, whereby this information has been passed as a breaking news that people are being deported severely from Germany back to Africa. Please, with all due respect, run for your life. Don't stay there for them to deport you, or else all your suffering will be in vain. All your suffering will be in vain. Please take this seriously, or else something bad will come at your door. According to the guy that was interviewed, he says that they come at night. The middle of the night, that is when they come. Don't let them come for you. Don't let them come for you at middle of the night. Here in Italy, that experience is no more here. I've never heard that before. But in Germany, this is what is going on now. Please run for your life. If you are in Italy and you get this message, please do a favor to send this message across. Anybody that you know that lives in Germany, share this message to them that this is what is happening in that country, Germany. They should run for their life, or else they will see themselves in Africa. They don't care whether there's pandemic or not. They don't care what story you brought to them. The fact that they have rejected it, they will send you back to your home country. Which I believe most of you are in danger when you go back to Africa. You will be in serious problem when you go back to Africa, but they don't care. Why don't you stand up right now? I'm speaking to those people who are in Germany right now. A word to a wise is enough. I am reading this because I felt so much pains when reading it. You can see it here. It's a breaking news which you have to run for your life. Thank you for being on Bright Future TV. Please share this message. I beg you in the name of God. If you love Africa, if you love Africans, share this message across board for them to be aware. Somebody might be in Germany right now who doesn't even heard of this, who doesn't know nothing about it. Maybe it will be this tonight that they will pick that person. But because God touches your heart to share this message, that person will hear it and escape. With all due respect, let's help each and every one so that they wouldn't be deported. I'm going to say this in my language to my Ghanaian people. We are Ghana ni na wo Germany na se munya nya krata. Yesi German for deport pa nya agro. Maintenance nka se e agro bi na ye di wo ha. Ye ndi agro channel we so. Tu anamon na se wo baabi kwa pe baabi na fa uti kohye. Anya saa yesi ahomache ne ye peke mu. Ye be pick we ni be ba ho so na uti play mu a wo kofie. The obeti ani yes pure water odu Kotoka International Airport. Enti mesraw memo mo mfa nko Kotoka International Airport anya saa dia a wani abo. Jama asam na America no. Se wo Germany a de ekoso wo hono no. Ye se mo mfa won pandemic no. Coronavirus no ko mo ncheki. Pa awmacho do ani so utaduam ye do ko fie. Asama to ukoduru fie. Hwan na behwe wo. Pe ba bi na fo otishe. Ansana sasem we ebia koso mu German ho anya sa akoduru fia obedu do kono kwa asema me waka kire no. Thank you so much for being on Bright Future TV. The language I speak was my language, that is Ghanaian language. I'm speaking to my Ghanaian people, as I've also addressed the rest of you who speaks English. Please share this message so that people will be aware of it, or else their eye it don't boss. Thank you for being on Bright Future TV. God bless you. Share this message and hit the like button. God richly bless you. If today is your first time, do me a favor, subscribe, be part of us, okay? We open people's eye and tell them the breaking news that is going on around. God bless you. Ciao.